Okay, so today I'm gonna be doing a CD collection. I have quite a lot, so I'm just gonna quickly go through all these. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you like I have here, and also here, like, and then down here, and up here. I have a couple as well. So yeah, just gonna be doing this quickly. So first off, I have Rodney Live at Sine. It's pretty in pretty horrible condition, not gonna lie, because it's from my mom. Then we have Grace Legacy Edition. This one's in okay condition. Then we have Grace, the original CD. I have Sketches for My Sweetheart the Drunk. Amazing. Not as great as Grace, but still great. Then we have Mystery White, but a pretty good selection of live recordings, but not as good as Sine in my opinion. Then we have this like digipack version, which has a bonus CD in it. Then we have You and I, which is really good as well, but not probably as worse. So I'm just quickly gonna move these. Okay, so now you're gonna see my Michael Jackson fan side. We have Off the Wall Special Edition. Oh my god. Fuck it. And then we have Off the Wall, like remastered, which I love this album, not gonna lie. One of the goats. And we have Thriller Special Edition. Fuck. This one's arguably better than Off the Wall. Like I think, it's definitely better. This one's amazing. One of the most iconic albums of all time, and for good reason. And we have Thriller 25, which is the remixes are alright, but not like my thing. Like the Kanye West remixes, nothing. Then we have, might be my favorite, Bad. This one's like just an amazing album. Like every song, almost every song is a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Just has so much greatness in it. And then Dangerous Special Edition. This is the only version of Dangerous I own. But yeah. I'm just gonna take these out now. Okay. That makes it a lot easier. So here we have History, an amazing album, like the most personal and by far the most beautiful album he's ever made in my opinion. Then we have Got on the Dance Floor. I like the original songs, but not the remixes, only slightest. Then we have All the Colors for Invincible. So we have The Right, We have Duet. We have the Blue. We have the Yellow. And we have the Green. Okay, so I'm just gonna move these. And then we have 2 compilations. Actually, one more, I think. We have the number ones and the Essential Michael Jackson, and This Is It. So yeah, This Is It has a bonus disc with like special like demos, which is pretty cool. Then we have 2 posthumous albums, Michael and Escape. I really want to get the what's it called, deluxe digipack version of Escape, but I don't have the money yet. Okay, so now we're moving on to Nirvana. And for Nirvana I have 6. So we got Beach, absolutely great. Not my favorite, but still good. And Nevermind, one of my favorite albums of all time. And the OK Incesticide. And then In Utero, which is amazing. And Unplugged, this one's actually really good as well. And the compilation Greatest Hits kind of thing with like 1 new song. So that one's also pretty cool and really good. And we also have, what's it, 7 for Guns N' Roses. So we got Appetite for Destruction, really good, like pretty amazing actually. And got Use Your Illusion 1, which might be my favorite, but I haven't listened to all GNR projects. And then we have Use Your Illusion 2, which is good but not amazing. And oh wait, we also have GNR Lies, this came before, which is really good actually. Then the Spaghetti Incident, which is just, I've listened to some of it and it's bad. And Chinese Democracy I've not listened to yet because it's so goddamn long for such an album that got bad reviews, but I will listen to it at some point. Then we have the Greatest Hits, which has all their great songs. So yeah. Now we're gonna move over to this section right here. So I have Metallica, Kill 'Em All, absolutely amazing. I really love this album. And the even better White Lightning, which Fade to Black is just amazing. And then it only gets better with Master of Puppets, which one of the greatest albums of all time. And Justice for All, which I really like a lot of the songs, but some of them are kind of mid, or just good in my opinion. And then the Black Album, which might be my favorite. I know it's a generic option, but like, just come on, the songs are like so good. Like, you can't deny that. Then we have Load, which is also, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I actually really love it, kind of. Like, I think it's great. But But then we have Reload, which is just good in my opinion. Like, it's not great. Like, it's just kind of forgettable for most of the one time. Then we have Garage Inc., which the first disc is really good, but in the second it's just forgettable in my opinion. The absolute pile of garbage that is Saint Anger. Not a great album by any means. Then we have Death Magnetic, which is I can barely remember anything about this album, but it's still really good when I listen to it. And then Hardwired to Self-Destruct, I actually got this at a thrift store. And I unfortunately don't own 72 Seasons yet, but I will get it in the future, hopefully. I was almost about to speak Danish there. Okay. Then we have Eminem, we have Slim Shady LP, absolute classic and really great album. Then Marshall Mathers LP, absolutely amazing album. One of the greatest albums ever made in my opinion. I have another cover for it. Then I have the Eminem Show, which is also amazing, probably my second favorite. And then Relapse, which I've only listened to it once, but I remember it's pretty good. And Recovery, which is also a really amazing album, almost a 10 out of 10 if you ask me. But I barely listen to it anymore, because I'm listening to rock mostly. Then we have the Marshall Mathers LP 2, which is also really good, but quite long, as is all Eminem albums, and then the absolute disaster that is Revival. Not a good album. And then Curtain Call one, this was actually probably the first Eminem CD I ever got, I think. Really good one. And then we have D12, Devil's Night, I think it's called, and Queens of the Stone Age, rated R. No, I'm really bad at filming, but and then Songs for the Deaf, absolute masterpiece, and Lullabies of Paradise, really good as well. And yeah, Vulgaris, which is also really good, but not as great as the other two or other three. Oh my hand. Really with Pablo Honey. Only really Creep is good on this album. Then the Benz, also really good, but yeah, not my favorite. My favorite is OK Computer, but unfortunately the CD is not in here. I don't know why that's it. The Terrain is not really my thing. I've actually not listened to this one, Amnesiac. I've never listened to it, actually. Oh my god. We have two ABBA CDs. The ABBA. We have Queen Greatest Hits 1, 2 and 3. Like a collection of all the greatest hits. And Greatest Hits 1. And Greatest Hits 2. Then we have The Miracle. It's really okay album. Like, I don't really like Queen as like a album artist or band. Then we have System of a Down, self-titled, the first album. I've actually not listened to this, but the next one, Toxicity, is really good. One of the most iconic metal albums of all time. Then we have number 1 by Beatles. Okay, I need to take a break right now, so yeah.